You're in the Business Insurance Zone with me, Steve Savant, national financial columnist and financial color commentator. We're at the Georgia Dome for the NCAA Finals. Our salute to March Madness and our Final Four product review. And featured on this show, permanent life insurance with nationally recognized goddess of the grids expert Jessica Lopez.
When it comes to life insurance, annuities, long-term care, disability, or group pension plans, we're the news you can use.
Well, welcome to our special event, Business Insurance Zone at the Dome. And remember, we're broadcasting not only to our nationwide audience on the online internet, but we have almost 500,000 embedded emails going on our show to make sure everybody knows what's going on. And who's going to walk us through all the grid, all the spreadsheets, and the Excel queen herself, Jessica Lopez. Hey, Jessica.
Hey there. Great to be here, Steve.
Well, I'm glad. And we touched on it yesterday. People said, Steve, you didn't even get to almost all these carriers. There's too many.
Yes.
There's too many durations. But the full report is out there for you, thebiz.tv. As soon as you sign in, say, Steve, I need the term report. Send it to me. Now, we're talking about permanent today.
Yes.
And after AG 38, I mean, this is the area that it really had impact, guaranteed universal life. We did see some reconfiguration. But we did not see, and here was the projection. We said, oh, woe is us, the premiums are going to go up. Well, they didn't. So it's still pretty flat.
Yeah.
And so the people that aren't in it are not in it. And
Right.
they're not players. They kind of drop down in the ranking. But the people that want to play are there. Now, I have to give you a heads up on this. What we're talking about today is guaranteed. The guaranteed numbers are all over the board. Some go to age 90, 95, 100, 120. I can't really keep making grids that have different laps, no laps to whatever age. So what today we're going to talk about is when we say a quote, we're just telling you, here's the guarantees. If you need it longer than that, some of these contracts, most of these contracts, you're going to add a little more premium.
Exactly.
I just want to get you in the game. But if you order the grid on the GUL single life cases, I'll send it to you if you want it. It's not part of our package, but happy to do it. Jessica, let's talk about it. Let's go male 45, non-smoke preferred, $1 million.
Okay. All right, so what we're going to take a look at, again, just to reiterate what Steve mentioned, we're looking at the lowest premium in these scenarios. So for $1 million death benefit, male age 45 at the best rate class available, you're looking at MetLife at $5,589. We're looking at United of Omaha at $5,640. And we're looking at Protective Life at $5,792 and American National at $5,833.
Yeah, just keep in mind, Metropolitan's going to be pulling from this arena pretty soon. So if you think, hey, I need a big name, I need serious retention, you better get them while they still have this out on the street because that's going to be pulled. I don't know how soon, but I think it's pretty soon.
Right, absolutely. Now, next on our list is going to be male age 45, again, $1 million in death benefit. And we're now looking at the standard non-smoker rate class arena. So best premium, lowest premium would be United of Omaha. That's going to be $7,250. American National, $7,480, MetLife at $7,755, and Principal at $7,943.
Now keep in mind again that 3 of these 4 carriers go to age 90 on the quotes that we're talking about. But the anomaly, and this is why I want to keep pointing this out, American National is only guaranteeing that for 10 years. So it's if your client was older, that'd be one thing. But this is why it's hard to read these because many of these spreadsheets are based on guaranteed premium, but the period isn't.
Right.
So we don't know how long. And so that's why you got to read these grids carefully to make sure that you're getting what you say you want.
Exactly. And if you're looking at the length of the death benefit and wanting to make sure that, hey, I want to compare all to age 90, we can definitely carve that out for you. Now, also, I just want to point out that so far, everybody that we're talking about is rated A to A+, and so that's a huge pull as well. I'm going to take a look now at let's see here. We're going to go for the tobacco or smoker rates. So top option for you is going to be American National. Again, this is $1 million, age 45, male.
But only 10 years, so keep that in
Yes.
mind.
It's going to be $9,280. That's American National. John Hancock is $12,029, and that's at a preferred smoker rate. Prudential Life is going to be at $12,206, and then we have American General at $13,530.
So really, our big baseline probably is about $12,000, and the spread between that $12,000 and the fourth or fifth is really about 7% spread. Now that's pretty widespread actually for the top four carriers because the spread is huge. It goes 25% spread on GUL. You can really see who got in trouble with secondary guarantees on this AG38. But looking at these numbers, it clearly says who's playing now.
Absolutely. Now next we're going to go ahead and touch on females. This is going to be $1 million in death benefit, female age 45. This is going to be for the best rate class available. We have MetLife on top at $4,275. Nationwide at $4,667 at the preferred plus non-smoker rate. American General at $4,670 at preferred plus, and American National at $4,700.
I hate to complain all the time, but at only 10-year lapse. Okay.
Yes.
I'm just going to keep saying it because they keep shoving up these spreadsheets, and I just want to make sure you know what you're getting.
Exactly. All right, and next we're going to take a look still at female 45, $1 million death benefit. This is for the standard non-smoker rate classes. MetLife comes out at the least expensive rate, $6,036 at standard non-smoker. American National at $6,160 at their standard plus non-smoker. And United of Omaha at $6,180 standard plus, and American National at $6,330 at their standard plus non-smoker rate.
Keep in mind, none of these quotes that we just gave you go to age 100. So some people are looking at GUL. If you need to have these quotes, make sure you always tell the spreadsheet that you need to have universal coverage at the minimum at age 100 if you want to see equal premium.
Right.
Otherwise, you're going to see us, as we are here, all over the board. The flip side of that is when you're down at the standard level, people living past 100, maybe probably not going to happen.
Exactly.
So you'd rather have the lower number anyways. I give that to your discretion to make the call. Remember, you can always make these spreadsheets any way you want.
Exactly right.
So
You're absolutely
not
right.
a problem. We come back, we're going to continue to talk about some of the gals and the single 45, non-smoker 55, and we're going to second to die GUL land to kind of see what has happened in the survivorship market all after the break. We'll continue our ranking of the Final Four Product Insurance Division with Jessica Lopez. And hey, don't forget, we're still pushing out, and I mean pushing it out, our IULUniversity.com. It has the best training. It has the best education and sales support when it comes to life insurance for retirement income. And by the way, that's the big strategy play right now.
You're listening to the insurance industry's #1 resource for products, planning ideas, carrier information, and interviews you can use. When it comes to life insurance, annuities, long-term care, disability, or group pension plans, we're the news you can use.
Did you know the average 401k runs out of money just 7 to 8 years into retirement? Time Magazine, the Wall Street Journal, and many other publications have warned of the difficulty of saving with a 401k. But what if there was a way to create tax-free lifetime retirement income with no stock market risk? Good news, there is.
You know, living in fear of the next market dive is not the way I want to live my life.
Why would I go out there and take on risk when I don't need to?
I have a lot less stress knowing I can't lose any more of my retirement savings in the stock market.
Call now to receive your free, no-obligation analysis of what this retirement vehicle could do for you, a comparison to your current retirement plan, and a free video that explains this exciting opportunity. Start planning a retirement you can enjoy instead of worrying about future tax increases and stock market losses. Creating income that will last your entire life is the most important thing you'll ever do. Take control of your future. Call now for your free analysis, comparison, and video.
Well, welcome back to the Business Insurance Zone. We're at the Georgia Dome for the NCAA Finals. Our salute to March Madness and our Final Four product review. I'm Steve Savant. This is Jessica Lopez. And remember, you can sign up on our homepage and order today's materials on our website at thebiz.tv. And just a heads up before moving forward with any of the ideas you ever hear in our show, and especially if they're tax related, always consult your tax advisor or your broker-dealer compliance department. We're talking about our permanent life insurance with our March Madness review with Jessica Lopez. Jesse, we were talking about female before the break. Let's just to finish that up before we go into survivorship.
Okay, sounds like a plan. 45-year-old female, $1 million in death benefit. And looking at the top, we have American National at $8,880. That's at their preferred nicotine user rate class. And then we have United of Omaha at $9,870, preferred tobacco. Prudential Life at $9,944 at preferred smoker. And their American General at $9,990, preferred smoker rates.
Yeah, these are really good rates. I mean, especially when you think about tobacco rates. Shockingly, those did not change much after AG 38.
Right.
Now, when we're talking about second to die, people say, well, Steve, why are we even talking about survivorship since the unified credit's now 10 million, north of 10 million for a married couple?
Right.
But you know, people, we're still paying state taxes, and we're still doing state equalization.
Right.
We're still doing all kinds of charitable giving and legacy planning. So
Right.
let's talk about GUL market survivorship.
Okay. We have a lot to cover here in this segment regarding the survivorship products. The premiums are going to vary significantly. The death benefit on this that we're looking at is $1 million, and we're looking at male and female, age nearest birthday is 45 at preferred, best, preferred plus rate classes. So on top, we're going to have Aviva with their survivorship builder product, and the annual premium on this is $3,513. Next in line would be Prudential Life, and that would be $4,161. Nationwide is next at $4,279, and then MetLife at $4,411.
Wow.
Now, if we take a look at the next age bracket, that would be age nearest 55. Basically, we're looking at, again, Aviva. This is going to be $6,535. MetLife at $6,744. Prudential at $6,797, and then Principal at $6,847.
Yeah, it's really pretty tight, these first four spaces that people are playing in. And then what do we have, the preferred smoker? Is it preferred best we're going to now?
Preferred best is
Yeah.
what we have right now. So
Okay.
now we're looking at age 65, $1 million in death benefits. And Prudential in this age bracket is going to be the best, is $11,489. Then Principal at $11,644. MetLife at $12,113, and Aviva at $12,268.
Just a heads up, remember back in the day when we really started rolling out second to die in 1990, a male and female, 65, non-smoker preferred for $1 million for the coverage, continual pay was at $26,000 guaranteed. This price tag has been cut in half.
Wow.
If you're thinking about the leverage, there's nothing like, if you have young clients in their early 60s, sounds young to me, and when you hear them and they're non-smoker preferreds, the leverage for second to die is somewhere between 5 and 6 to 1 for every dollar you lay out on a single deposit. It's worth looking at this product.
Absolutely. Now, next in line, we're going to have closest to age 70, $1 million in death benefit. On top, we're going to have Prudential at $16,049. Principal, $16,275. Lincoln Life, $16,287. And American General at $16,613.
Very tight in the top four again. I mean, this has really gotten what I would call very close. So if that's true, then it's going to come down to underwriting.
Yes.
Because now we're really close now. Who's going to really give away the top preferred non-smoker?
Right.
And this is where it really shines. And I might want to add, remember, once we have the same numbers and once we have the same underwriting, target premium and the comp on it becomes an issue. So just keep that in mind because it really makes a difference when you price this.
Absolutely. Now, next for the 75-year-olds, we're looking at Prudential at $21,368, Lincoln Life $22,250, Principal at $22,290, and American General at $23,246.
Yeah, you're seeing a subtle thing here. There's not much shift in the top four.
No.
And so even though we go into the higher geriatric ages, when you stay in preferred, the people that are playing in this space are staying in this space.
Right. Absolutely. Now, before we move on to the next rate class, let's look at age 80. Lincoln Life comes out on top, $32,691. Prudential, $35,946. Principal at $36,844. And then we have Protective Life at $38,632.
I remember there's a lot of companies that go to age 90 now. I mean, we're not doing, I don't think we did grids on that.
No.
But age 90, when you think of survivorship at age 90, that is colossal numbers. I mean, age 90
Yes.
issue. So when you think about it, I still think I will see the day when we issue at age 95. I still think I'm going to see that day before I retire. We'll see. Well, for sure when you retire.
Exactly. Now, next on our list is the group for preferred non-smokers. So we're going to start back down to age 45, $1 million in death benefit. And so for that demographic, we're looking at Aviva, $3,900 annual premium, Prudential at $4,413, MetLife at $4,462, and then Protective Life at $4,518.
I mean, when you're young and you're talking about second to die, these numbers are small.
They are so
They are
small
really small.
in comparison. And next we're going to go ahead and take a quick look at 55. That's going to be principal at $6,847, med at $6,800. And again, if you want the full detailed report, you can go ahead and give us a call, send us a note, and we can go ahead and get that over to you.
Be happy to do so. Remember, we're giving away the term, and I'll throw in the single GUL as well as part of our package just to show where we're coming from. That is what's going on in our market post AG 38. Remember, you can watch our entire week show from the Georgia Dome and all our shows throughout the week by hopping out to our website at thebiz.tv. Just sign up on our homepage. Well, that's the Buzz on the Biz for today. You've been in the zone, the Business Insurance Zone.
You're listening to the insurance industry's #1 resource for products, planning ideas, carrier information, and interviews you can use. When it comes to life insurance, annuities, long-term care, disability, or group pension plans, we're the news you can use.